Hello, Lady and the Frogs here, and welcome to another episode of Things That Should Have Happened 6 years ago. Today I am going to tidy out this flipping cupboard. This one here. This cupboard, which, although, you know, we've got a camera here, you can't see in. And first thing I'm going to actually do is sort out this. This is the entryway. I'll show you properly. A bit dark because light bulb is out. We have got one that's on, but I'm going to get this ladder out anyway to change this light bulb. And I mean, this here doesn't work, and I suspect that is a light bulb situation. So I need to get all this crap out of here and work out what we want to keep and what we don't. We've also got the bathroom light, which has just pinged off. So ladder, you know, three light bulbs, one ladder. So first thing I'm going to actually do is get rid of this. So as you can see, I've got a hat stand here, which was great in our old apartment. So we moved in here and put this hat stand here. And now this is just a way of me accumulating coats which I never wear and buying things which I never use and just having a whole pile of garbage here. So I'm going to take off all these coats. And I'm going to actually work out what I want to keep. And frankly, they can go in my wardrobe, or I can get a little peg thing and put it up, and that will do. So I'm going to take this down, and in light of the fact that I've got a very small bag of post, which I'm just about to take, I'm going to carry this hat stand across the road to the charity shop like a moron, so everybody can look at me and go, why is that person walking around with a hat stand? But, you know, then it will be gone, and I'll be dealing with this. So that's what I'm going to do. There we go. What a complete waste of space. I don't need that. I probably don't need half those coats. I'll have a look at them, but I'm going to immediately take this to the charity shop now. I don't care how much of a goon I look in the road. So now I have, well, a sort of clear space, but I've just had the ladder up because it was just a light bulb thing. So I've got a light bulb now. And this one's bayonet. I'm going to say it now. So I'm just going to have to clean up because obviously it's a bit dirty. That's the box we keep the Hoover in. And we seem to have 900 extension cables. So that's going to have to be dealt with. This is stuff which is earmarked to go. I feel like I was looking for something to go with that Bosch thing. I thought that it was the battery thing, but it seems that the battery thing is in here. Part of me feels like it needs a chuck key, but it doesn't, does it? Because you have a keyless chuck now. I can't see whether it says anything. I need to find I'm sure I've got the manual for that. A load of other junk, which I'm just getting rid of. So this, I thought I had more like tubs of paint in there that needed to go, but I am going to touch up the kitchen because there's lots of patchy bits and it was pretty dirty when I did the clean of it. And I might just use these up if I can. It all depends whether they're all hardened in there. Don't know. I can't hear liquid. Can't hear liquid in any of them, so I don't know, because I've checked these things here. These are all, well, that's not completely hard, but it's not right. That's rock solid. Well, yeah, it is a bit spongy, but it's useless. Another, you know, I've transferred screw things over into pots. So I've got a tin there. That was actually my granddad's. I think this is the thing with a lot of people's tools are their granddad's. So that's all filled with nails. Most of this we're going to keep because we still need bits because this is a tragic place. This one's all broken. I think this might go because it's broken there. But we do need something to keep the things in. But I think I might keep this blue one and transfer that into here if I can. This is my steam cleaner. So I'm sure I can get my steam cleaner bits in there. And another extension cable that I don't need. And there's bits for my steam cleaner which I've never used. I might just get rid of that. I don't think it's going to happen that I want steam wallpaper, and I don't think I'm going to sell my steamer because I like this steamer and I'll never be able to find another one like it. So yeah, I think I'll get rid of that attachment because it's just pointless. Yeah, so just need to look at these extension cables and, you know, try and get it down to just like the amount that two people need. So I think I've already chucked away some of these things. I think we had 2 paint trays, but one looked awful. I've got to work out what we're doing with this as well. So the toolbox is one of those toolbox which seems great initially and then within, you know, a couple of months never closes again. And do we need a tile cutter? How often do you need a tile cutter in your life for it to fall on you every time? And another bleeding saw. So there's another saw in there. So we've got 3 saws. This one I think we're getting rid of because we live in an apartment and I don't need to chop trees down. So, you know, that's just something which the only thing that it's ever likely to do is injure you one day when it falls out of a cupboard on you. So I'm going to continue tidying this up, and then my husband can veto all the stuff that I'm saying is going when he gets in. So for some reason we have 7 extension cables. I have no idea. So we would have originally had 6, but I know that one was being thrown away, that tower one there, which is the one the long one. My husband brought that from work because it was being thrown away. We've also got one here which is really useful because we've obviously had something needed a plug, so we just pillaged. So how many extension cables do I need? I don't know. So we also have, like, if we just need a screwdriver randomly, we have stuff in there. So I need to go through that and put some of these things back in here. We do have a drill and drill bit set there. We're just getting rid of the other one because it's one of those ones where if you need to suddenly need it, it's never charged up. So we've got that one's a corded one, and that's the one we always end up using, so that's why it's going. And I think that's okay. I've just sort of like had a look through it. But you see, then there's things like this. This was a screwdriver set, and all the screwdrivers are out and about, you know, in toolboxes. It's these ones. So we have them, but evidently that's just pointless. And another saw, we've got like several junior hacksaws, so, you know, I'm wondering whether we're serial killers or something. Stupid bits here to look at. These are quite useful. They're sort of when your Wi-Fi is shit, which it always has been. I had them when I lived in Oldham, where Wi-Fi doesn't exist. So the stuff we need to lay our hands on quite regularly, which, you know, has all gone in here. So now I can make sure that we have got a flat head screwdriver and a Phillips in here, and, you know, various other bits. And for some reason, not anything to do with our surname, but we have loads of packets of glue. This has got like SCART leads and things in it, so I've just put it there because I need to look at that in terms of other stuff that I've got. And I mean, this is light bulbs in here, so I still haven't done all my light bulbs because this morning when I went to try and buy light bulbs. I felt like it was the prologue to the joke. How many people does it take to change a light bulb? So there's not going to be that much difference in here because these boxes have got to go back in here. Stuff that we do need, drill and drill bits. That's a towel and some other bits that I use actually for washing my Lego, so that's staying. Toolbox is there. It has to have the ladder balanced on it, otherwise there's no room, because this is just a very poxy cupboard. But I'm hoping that now the stop tap is there, so it's always a bit awkward if there's too much in here and you can't get to the stop tap, but we can access it now. Well, we've always been able to access it. It's just there's nothing going to be too much here. There's only going to be these 4 boxes. So one here full of stuff that we really don't need. I'm going to ask my husband's opinion on these because, I mean, I just don't see why we need that. But he might think otherwise. But you see, there's lots of things like that. We need a draft excluder, but they don't work because we've got fire doors everywhere. So this is all like tools and sundry bits, and it's not actually full anymore. These I have bought, which I'm going to put them on the back of this door in light of the fact that we now have this big space here where the hat stand used to be. So these probably won't be that good because it does only say 1.3 kilograms, which probably means 500 grams. So, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I've got this like memory of the 80s of how stupid that idea was, but you know, adhesive has changed since then. This is our Hoover, which will go on top. What have we got here? Oh yeah, so that's my steam cleaners and the extension cables that I've decided to keep. So that will all go back in there and hopefully not be so bad. And then obviously we've got this space here. I'm thinking a mirror would be nice. And I've got these bits which I've got to sort through. That jacket I'm probably going to get rid of. But generally, with regards to my coats, I've just put them back in here. It's probably a really good idea because this one, I mean, this is a nice coat that I've got, but it's become really dirty. That jacket there I was going to keep, but I have since got this one, this Hard Rock Cafe one. So I'm going to get rid of it based on the fact that I've kept that one. And then there's another hoodie there I might get rid of. And I seem to have a lot of umbrellas. This is what I mean about living here. Yet again, somebody is in the street yelling and screaming, but they'll do this at 3 a.m. Hi, I'm in the street. You've got to know about my life. My life's essential. It's just, you know, I know people have to like exchange, you know, conversation, but why do they always have to do it in the street? Outside, you know, if you work, when Jason worked nights, which is why we've got that weird thing up here, he was always woken up. He's got 2 coats there, so I don't know what he'll think of his, but his are caked in dust as well. So that hat stand was a stupid idea because it was just a dust trap. So yeah, I think a mirror would be nice. So I'm going to sling all these in there and then that's job done. Okay, so that's another of these silly jobs done. I didn't even intend to do that today. It was just, I had just a small bag of post and then I looked at it and then I just thought, do you know what? I've got a spare arm. I can carry that stupid coat stand. So the coat stand is already in the charity shop, sitting there for sale, because I just walked straight in with it when I went to drop off my post. So that's gone. So this is my big list of stuff which I was trying to get through. So obviously when I did the kitchen, I've cleaned ovens, done all the cupboards, cleaned out those cupboards, and we laid the lino on the bank holiday weekend. The sofa covers are all clean. It seems to have made a difference because I think we were itching. However, I think I've swapped this one and the other corner one because it's really uncomfortable now sitting on the edge chairs. I don't know, they're just not sitting right, so I might have to switch those around, but the point is they're clean. I'm going sourcing tomorrow as well because I've got things here that I needed to book in, and I'm going for my asthma check tomorrow, I believe. Yeah, I am. The other one was a different appointment. It just seems multiple appointments. Flu jab though, I haven't been able to book that in yet because I've been to my pharmacy and I've spoken to my doctor and they don't have them. So that's a bit weird. They haven't even had them delivered and it sounds like there's problems with it. And let's face it, we know that this is Brexit. So I don't think I'm going to be getting my flu jab this year because the rate they're going. The last time I had a really late flu jab, as in November, December is too late to have a flu jab for it to do anything. So it really annoys me that they haven't got them ready because I used to have it in August. And when I have it in August, early September, it does better. So that must be part of the ultimate plan. So I've put here, hat stand declutter. So I've done that. I've put storage pegs up, sort out utility hall cupboard. So it's done. More things done. So now I've just got, you know, like general decluttering that I've got to do, and my tax return, and when I do that, that'll be my filing boxes. So I have made a dent. So yeah, I'm glad I did that. I should have just done that a week ago. I don't know why, because it only took me an hour or so just to go through all that stuff, and now at least I know that it's okay, and hopefully the stuff which I've pulled out won't be going back in, although there's room for stuff to go back in those boxes without it getting any higher than the fuse box. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back again with more of this, you know, ongoing decluttering thing. And it's goodbye from Stephen today, because Stephen needs to show off his current outfit. Keep busting, man, keep busting.